Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. Saka here with another American Truck Sim video. We are here at our local Walmart in Tucson, Arizona, and we are going to head to Las Vegas. Now, it isn't a destination in Arizona, but we will be driving by some places that we have not seen yet. Tight squeeze out of here. We're good. So we'll be able to see some of Arizona that we missed last time. The sun is about to come up, which is good for us. And we'll just talk on the way about the channel and the things that are coming down and the things that I'm excited for. Left turn out of here, we are good to go. Let's go ahead and flip our brights on and get going down the road. Excellent. So, thank you so much for tuning in to this next episode of American Truck Simulator. This is a series where we can drive around and I can just talk to you one-on-one along the way. We'll see some sights, have some laughs, maybe hit a car that decides to jump out in front of us. Who knows? But first off, I want to thank everyone for tuning into the new series that I had, the Hearts of Iron 4 Fascist Iraq playthrough. That series has done a whole lot better than I thought it would. I know there's a lot of grand strategy fans out there. I just didn't know how many of them would find me, knowing that my repertoire isn't exactly known for grand strategy. I hadn't played any grand strategy besides Stellaris on my channel, so it's good to see short shifted. It's good to see the support for sure. It's definitely, I think, some of the best series by the numbers that I've seen on my channel. And if you are one of those that tuned in, thank you. And if you haven't been on an American Truck Sim video before, but you're here because of my Hearts of Iron 4 content, then welcome. Awesome to have you. But it was definitely a pleasant surprise. I'm glad to see that Hearts of Iron was doing so well, because I myself really enjoy that game. I get a lot out of it, and it's always a good time. Other than that, my NASCAR series has followed the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series through their season. I'm actually getting ready to record the Kentucky video right after this one. So this, you'll be seeing this on a Wednesday, and I do have to apologize for putting Hearts of Iron up on Tuesday when usually Hearts of Iron is a Monday, Wednesday, Friday series. Go ahead and set that cruise to 75. But the July 4th holiday rolled around and I didn't have enough time to record Asaka Speaks On or this video. I didn't have time to get a video up for Tuesday, so what I did is I already had Hearts of Iron pre-recorded and ready to go. So I just moved that Wednesday's episode to Tuesday, and I'm recording this on Tuesday night, and this will be up on Wednesday. And as usual, NASCAR will follow on Thursday with 2 episodes of Hearts of Iron on Friday. I recorded for an hour that particular session, and I think an hour, when someone sees a grand strategy episode and it's an hour long, they're thinking, you know, let's move over to this lane. They're thinking, wow, that's long and drawn out, and it might not be as attractive as, say, a 30-minute video. So I cut those up into 2 30-minute chunks or thereabouts for your viewing pleasure. And I want to thank everyone for subscribing, all of my new subs. This has definitely been a productive weekend as far as a sub counter goes. Now, I know in the grand scheme of YouTube metrics, it's not really subscribers that count. I mean, subscribers have a lot of pull, don't get me wrong. When you have someone who has, 9 million subscribers or whatever, then those are the first videos that come up because of the engagement. And that's one thing that I'm also happy to see on my Hearts of Iron videos are the likes that pop up on them, which increases the chances that they'll appear in recommended videos and that others will see them as well. Feel free to share them if you are having a good time watching that series. Feel free to share them with your grand strategy friends. But subscribers mean possibly more views, and more views means more engagement, and more engagement means that, you know, I pop up, that, you know, people see me, and that's a step towards the goal of becoming full-time. I'm still enjoying making YouTube videos, at least 5 a week for sure, and if I could, I would definitely do, say, 10 videos a week, maybe even stream, but my current work schedule does not allow me to do such things as these, so I just have to keep plugging away, doing my best as a hobby, and then if this hobby grows into something bigger, then, you know, that's icing on the cake. Beggars can't be choosers. Although statistically speaking, I'm guessing maybe 3 of you will watch this episode. If this episode gets more than 3 views, then awesome sauce. Glad to see it. Yeah, this is why I wanted to come this way, because we're passing Camp Verde. I don't know if we are going to get the ticker that says we have officially found this town or not, but we'll see. This will be a right turn here and then a left turn at the top of the ramp. And are we good? No, we are not. Huh? Alright, we're good. Sorry, peeps back there, that I choked up on the exit ramp. You shouldn't have been exiting there. So no, Camp Verde did not pop, unfortunately, so we'll make our way. This is not an urgent delivery, but a speedy delivery. It's a 2-arrow delivery instead of a 3-arrow delivery. Otherwise, I would have just swung into Camp Verde and got that place marked. But no worries. Set our cruise for 65 and head on down the road. I don't think we need our headlights anymore, so we will turn those off. It's a beautiful morning here in Arizona, and holy crap, are we running out of gas. Maybe I should have stopped at Camp Verde to fill up, hoping for a fuel stop along the way. If not, we'll try to make it to Kingman, because we are going to pass Kingman, Arizona on our way, which means we can fill up there. I know that. Save money, live better, Walmart. And this is our turn here. Swing her around. We good? And up the road we go. Highway 89. Arizona peeps, what's on Highway 89 that we can look forward to? That I do not know. We'll get over this hill, shift into 10th, and hope we can make it. Yeah, that's our fuel gauge, just to the upper right. It's the top column, 3rd gauge on the right with the red light that is steady there. That's our fuel gauge. Can't believe I forgot to fuel up. And when SCS does their upscale that they want to do, forgetting to fuel up will be a tragedy of epic proportions, because the distance between fuel stops is going to become much, much greater. Looks like we're coming up to a highway here, which bodes well for a fuel stop. What I might do is look at the map here while we can and see if there is a fuel stop near us. Alright, nearest fuel stop, it seems, is here in Kingman. So we'll shoot down the highway, head towards Kingman, and then hang a left. And that will take us by a fuel station. So we have that routed and ready to go. Hopefully we can make it. We shouldn't lose too much time though. It should tow us to Kingman if the going gets tough. But we'll take what we can get. Scream down pit road. Kick her up into 10th gear. We're clear on the left. 65 miles an hour. I almost like don't want to go the speed limit and try to save on those RPMs. But I think we'll be okay. Hoping we'll be okay. So yeah, as I was saying, I really appreciate the stopping in and tuning in to check out that new series. I'm not sure how long the Fascist Iraq playthrough is going to go to. I'm going to try to make it to 49 because there's an achievement to complete 1948 in Iron Man. So once I get that achievement, I may consider the war done if we are not in a war, or I may finish up or be a part of whatever war we are in at the time, but I don't even know if we're going to join in the Axis or the Allies or the Comintern's war, because we're Sokka's awesome faction. We do what we want to do. So I'm not sure where the direction of Fascist Iraq will go. I'm definitely excited to finish up for sure. Here is Kingman. We'll let it coast. Please have enough gas to get us around that corner. I need you. I'll keep it in 10, low RPM. I know it says 65 and we're going 40, but we're going to turn off here at the bottom of the hill. And hopefully this light turns green by the time we get up to it. Please. Of course it wouldn't. Nope. I'll keep it in 4th gear. Use low RPMs, matter of fact. Shut off the engine. I know that's illegal as all get out, but we have to make do. Short shift here. Pull into Kingman. Oh, of course. Well, turn the engine off. Coast to a stop. If your engine's not on, you're not using fuel. Pro tip. And people beside me are like, that is an awful quiet truck. Yes, it is. 25 mile an hour. We'll kick it up into 8th gear and do 25. Hang a right. And our fuel stop will be on the left, it seems. Well, we're going to see exactly how much capacity our fuel tank has, because I think we're going to coast in. Oh! I didn't need that. Well, we clipped the corner. Unfortunately, we're going to have to back up just a touch. And I see that truck behind me, so I know we won't hit him. Come on out this way, buddy. We're good. Yeah. Mental error on my part trying to get to the fuel station. I don't know how much gas we have, but we just need it to coast right in there. Matter of fact, let's roll in 10th gear. Keep those RPMs really low. And I think we can make it from here. Even if we ran out of fuel, we could coast to the pump. Excellent. That is a fuel mileage race that we just did. And we won. Sweet. Let's stop up and fuel up our tank. We came in with just fumes. So we'll see how many gallons our tank can hold. $160, $70, $80, $190.35. So if we have a 200-gallon tank, we only had 10 gallons of fuel in the truck. So 5 gallons split between 2 fuel tanks. Yeah, I would say that we came in at just the right time. Sorry, green car. Oh, really? Okay, so because I'm blocking that way, everyone wants to turn left. Fine. I'll play along. I'll back up, back into the fuel depot so you idiots can go ahead. And then once you sort yourselves out, then I'll pull out. Good Lord. Oh, of course, now. Yeah, you go. I'm going. Nobody better turn down this way. Go, truck. Well, one thing about it, at least, no, don't stop there. Come on. Come on. Really? Oh, ho, ho, you gotta be kidding on me. This is comical. This really is. Go, sort yourself out, and then by the time they work themselves out, that truck's not going to go. 10 more vehicles are going to come from that way. Go, 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 go. Get out there. Good. Now we're first in line. And we're going to go. Now you clear the road. Go. I'm out of your way. There you go. That was a lot more difficult than it should have been. I tell you, poor planning. Poor planning made us stop at that fuel stop and then got us trapped, got us behind, but no worries. We're still on our way. We'll get to our destination about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so still plenty of daylight left. No worse from the wear. And of course, someone decided to open up rush hour traffic at 10 in the morning. Come on. Waiting on you, white car. Dodge Magnum. Don't know if you wanted a car or a hearse. All right, so that was Kingman, Arizona. Pretty cool stuff indeed. Looks like we got a stoplight at the interstate. Come on, van. Go green, please. Wow. So they had a red light. They had a red light forever, but we don't get the green. Why? Reasons. One thing I am looking forward to in that the expanded upscaled map is, whoops, slow it down, is that the distances between the highways and the stop signs and all that other stuff will be much, much bigger, which will accommodate very large trucks like myself to fit. Because nothing is worse than having a very big vehicle and then only being given back alleys to drive it in. It's not conducive. It's not fun. So once that upscale happens, we'll have some room to move around. Now come on, that speed, there we go. I was gonna say that speed limit said 35. You aren't gonna tell me that trucks can't go 35 miles an hour. But we're back up to 75 miles an hour on the speed limit now, which we will use to the best of our ability. Luckily, the way station is on the other side. 555 divorce. My, what a positive outlook we have on this world. But we'll start chugging down the road and get to Viva Las Vegas. And hopefully we'll pick up another job from Vegas that goes to another town in Arizona that we have not been to yet. Looks like we are about to... Is that crossing into... Nope. It's not crossing into Nevada. But I think the speed limit will hold steady at 75 all the way through, so we will just set our cruise for 75 and head on down the road. Looks like mountains and desert as far as the eye can see. Now that is an awful sharp left that we are going to take. Is this our exit? To head to Las Vegas, I think. I believe it may be. But anyway, now that I've got some time, no, it's just a big old loop. Now that I got some time and some open road to speak, I want to talk to you about what's coming up for the channel. I still want to get some virtual reality recording done. I haven't even experimented on my video capture to see if my Oculus Rift will, or if my computer can handle video capture of Oculus Rift while playing, because technically my processor doesn't meet the minimum requirements for virtual reality. Like, I haven't seen any problems with it, but when you throw on video recording, 1080p video recording, it may bog down the processor to a halt, which wouldn't be good. So I'll experiment with a few videos, might try to record a few things and put them up. Obviously, Hearts of Iron will continue. What do we got going on here? Why are we stopping? What is this all about? 30 miles an hour. Looks like people couldn't figure out their lives. Anyway, we'll get it back up to 75. But anyway, as I was saying, before traffic so rudely interrupted me, Hearts of Iron 4 will continue, and I have an idea for a country that I want to try after Iraq that may be a very short campaign, but very fun all the same. I like a challenge. I mean, it's quite easy to choose a country like Germany or Soviet Union or the United States in World War II and have unlimited resources at your disposal. But I kind of like the challenge. That's why I chose Iraq, and Iraq has been really fun so far. Also, Fallout 4, whenever the Create Your Own Vault DLC comes out in and it's this month, I might do a highlight, create a vault, and do a series where I create a vault and show off some of the features. That might be pretty cool. Also on July 11th, Arma 3 Apex comes out, and I already have that pre-ordered. I already have that purchased from Welcome to Las Vegas. I already have that purchased from the Steam sale that just ended. So I'm definitely going to be looking at the single player campaign of Arma 3 Apex. I'm not really much of a multiplayer person, so like the Altus Life or whatever they're going to call it, Tanoa Life, nah, none of that. No survival DayZ type clones. That's not me. That's not my play style. I'm more of a get in there and go at your own pace and see what you want to see at your own, your own devices than a multiplayer type person. So definitely looking at the single-player campaign, which I'm really excited for, as well as some other games that I am looking at playing that I haven't decided on if it would make a good series yet, and I don't want to get anybody's hopes up and say what they are until I have a chance to look at them. That way, out of sight, out of mind, no one is the wiser, and we can go about our day with series that I do want to do and series that I think will be good for video. There's the Luxor and the skyline of Las Vegas, the Goodyear blimp, the Red Wolf Hotel and Casino, and we're good to go. Also, NASCAR Racing 2003 season will continue as long as the Sprint Cup Series is racing, so that will be through November. You can expect a NASCAR racing video each week that the Cup Series races. I'm cutting across all lines of traffic here. So that will hold strong for the next few months for sure. I'm thinking next year, whenever February comes around and the Daytona 500 kicks off and the season kicks off, that I will actually do, or keep notes, keep points, and see how I would actually do in a season, which means my worst to first challenge wouldn't be very fair. Starting in last place every single week trying to win a championship doesn't sound like a good legitimate strategy to me. So I'm not going to put myself through that pain and personal anguish. But definitely more racing, indeed. American Truck definitely, as when that rescale comes down in a few months, whenever that's going to be, I'll definitely take a look at the rescaled map. The Nuka World for Fallout 4 comes out in August, so I'm looking forward to playing that for sure. So you can expect a Nuka World playthrough on my channel. And No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky is one of those games I'm still excited about. I don't know what I'm going to do or what the format is going to be for it, but whenever it decides to get launched, you can expect to see that. However, call me a conspiracy theorist, but Sony was backing No Man's Sky awful hard at E3 last year, and it makes me ask, did Sony tell No Man's Sky to put off the release of No Man's Sky until PlayStation VR comes to the market? Which seems like a business strategy that would make sense. If the game is going to be compatible with VR and Sony wants to sell units of VR, you have to make sure that killer app is there and waiting, and it seems that No Man's Sky is just the killer app that Sony is waiting for. So I'm thinking that's what happened there. I think, as of now, No Man's Sky is done. Like, maybe just bug polishing and all that, but what Hello Games is waiting on is PlayStation VR, and I guarantee it will be announced that it will be released alongside PlayStation VR, and I can only hope that when it comes to Steam, it'll be Oculus compatible as well. Yellow light, let's go! Whoa! We good. So I jumped the gun a bit. But, nah. I have more than enough money to pay for it. 1% damage isn't going to kill us in the grand scheme of things. I will admit, I was impatient. Impatience doesn't pay when you play a simulator. But we're here. We're in one piece. And we can park up. And it looks like it's going to be right in between these two trailers. Could be an interesting drop-off. I don't think we're set up quite yet. we're going to have to bring that back in around. Yeah, we're not set up. We're not set up at all. This is going to be a very hard reverse, the way I have this parked up. Yeah. All right, let's try this then. Let's loop it around. Let's use up all the yard. Well, more than all the yard, then. And we'll loop it around and then back it in that way. Just seeing that Walmart trailer there. All right, we should be good to back it up that way. I hate these kinds of reverses, but what can you do? There's our space. Let's get our trailer swung around. Try to line up the tires with the indicator. Good there. At least get it in. There we go. Now we'll swing it back around this way. Hopefully we don't hit that trailer next to it. But we are lined up much straighter than we were. I can live with that. We'll just pull nice and straight. And back her straight on in. Just like so. And there we go, unhook the trailer. Landing gear comes down. Satisfactory from that damage there, 1%. Oh, 4.6. So it hurt us 162 XP, but we weren't going to level up anyway. But that is going to do it for me in this episode of American Truck Simulator, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Saka. Like, share, and subscribe if you are so bold. And for a very tired Lisa, I will see you in the next American Truck Sim video. Take care.